welcome back to another soliloquy from the universe of Honkai Star Rail. I tried to give my voice time to get over this little throat cold, but I've really been feeling anxious to get back into these side quests, so I hope you'll bear with me. So, as it turns out, I was, before I logged into the game, enjoying this lovely view. I know it may seem plain, but to me, it's a beautiful view of the Memoria outside the train. We're currently parked at Pinacone, which is where I'm going to be doing the next few quests I plan on finishing off for my Trailblazer. It's no particular order. As I mentioned in my last video, I just wanted to go through those quests that some people might be ignoring because they don't have voice lines, and, offer my own to read those, and just allow me the opportunity to go through them just to get the clocky points, So, no particular order, we just go through from the top. Well, no, I'd already started Benny here, so yeah, let's go to where that's located. Okay, I'm going to try my best not to get too distracted. Whenever I drop down into golden hour, it's like Mall of America vibes. I just kind of want to run around, But we are going to stay focused. And I gotta pop these. I'm sorry. I gotta do it. Okay. All right. And it looks like we're coming up on, the quests right up here. All right. Wait. Oh, I guess I was expecting to see Benny. I wasn't paying attention to what our goals were over here. Collect Uma's opinions on the outcomes of the Dream's Edge project. Okay. Sure. So I must have already started this one.
Don't leak the contents of this conversation.
Sure, you can trust me. I'm very discreet. Uma's expression betrays no hint of joy nor sorrow, the very likeness of when she's reporting on the news.
Oh, it's you. Our conversation is off the record.
Well, I appreciate that, Uma. Can I touch the fluff ball on your head? I've had people ask to touch my fluff on my head, and I'm not too keen on that, so I'm gonna refrain from doing that for any of these guys. But I suppose we want to know more about the Dream's Edge project. I actually don't remember what that's about, so let's find out. What are your thoughts on the Dream's Edge project?
The Dream's Edge? Oh, I remember it. It's the city expansion project that has been lauded to the skies by the family, right? For those who are full of praise, I doubt whether they have really been there. I visited the place, and I must say, I'm not impressed.
How so?
To be more precise, the place is just mediocre. I didn't see anything special when I was there. Visitors who come to Pinacone nowadays are very fussy. Just take a look at Golden Hour. I can't believe there are people who are sick of this extravagant place. I heard that Benny guy, the head of the project, boasted about creating a dreamscape metropolis that had never been seen before. But what he and his team are churning out seems nothing new to me. It's just old wine in a new bottle.
I like that saying. Interesting.
Dream chasers nowadays have seen it all. Gone are the days where you can easily grab attention by piling different ideas together stiffly. Miracle Benjamin's silly style is just outdated.
Please rate his work.
Huh? I didn't know I had to do that. If I must give his work a score, it's probably a 7 out of 10. Visitors who are used to Benny's usual virtual reality design might lap it up, right? After all, it's built with Golden Hour as its foundation. The result shouldn't be too bad. Years ago, when Benny's Castle was released, I even did an interview with Miracle Benjamin's studio. At that time, they were indeed a leader in the industry. Now, alas, it might be true that one's ambition and talent will one day be exhausted.
Man, she is not pulling punches. Okay, well, thank you, Uma, for telling us what you thought. Definitely noted that 7 out of 10. Okay, so now we're going to meet Sir Whitaker, and I guess we're going to do the same thing. Ask their opinion about Miracle Benjamin Studios. So I am actually kind of remembering who Miracle Benjamin is, I think. And I'm not even going this right way. I swear I thought it was... So he's right here.
No time to relax, not even in a dreamscape. There are always students who forget what they learned in Paperfold University after graduating. Dreamweaving is based on architecture as its technical foundation, so safety and practicality are the utmost concerns. You should look at those new plans again. They completely defy the principles of architectural design. I understand your frustration, Professor, but we should respect the Dreamweaver's freedom of expression.
Please refrain from being dismissive, esteemed head. This concerns the cornerstone of future dream-weaving education.
Of course, I'll reconsider, but we appear to have other guests today.
I'll be sure to remind you. But the current generation of Dreamweavers is always more lacking than the last. Asuka sighs, then turns and leaves.
Good evening, Mr. Dream Chaser. How can I help you?
Esteemed head. Yeah.
Please dispense with the formalities. Authority and power blind the soul. When it's after hours, or after work hours, I much prefer people address me as Sir Whitaker.
Okay, so, I mean, that's still a formality, right? Just like a teensy bit formality, like the sir. Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
Well, I wish to learn how to weave dreams too. I mean, sure, kind of interested.
Of course you may. The family has established the Paperfold University in the moment of soul. When classes start, I'll be sure to welcome you to sit in on our dream weaving course.
Do you have any other questions? I kind of thought, wasn't this the person I was supposed to be? I don't know. I think I'm talking to the wrong person.
Birds. You mean the cartoons that the watchmaker created? It's not a bad metaphor at all. The dreamweavers in this dreamscape are really all birds. Our nightingale symbol, is it not a bird that sings at night? In this dreamscape, birds are a symbol of dreamweavers. The sentiment has been expressed in objects of all sorts and shown up in some pieces of artistry,
such as origami birds.
That's right. Art and reality always complement each other. According to what I know, the origami birds in Clocky's cartoon symbolize the dreamweavers that gave their all to build the dreamscapes. Alas, few guests and dream chasers in Pinacone show an interest in history. If you're interested, I've got some dreamweaving stories of that era kept here.
Oh, okay. I didn't, So I know we had another person who also had historical stories we could play through. The Dreamweaver Archives. Search keywords: Dream Chaser, Era, Nightingale, and Dreamweaver. After many amber eras of chaos and war, Pinacone decided to take its first step towards expanding the dreamscape. The great architect Glau arrived at Pinacone following an invitation and began the search for a method to stabilize the dreamscape alongside fellow architects. It was at this moment that Pinacone entered an age of rapid development, historically known as the Dream Chaser era. The Dreamweaver project attracted outstanding talents from all across the cosmos. Early Dreamweavers came from all different walks of life. They gathered together in the Nightingale family and formulated countless wonderful concepts for the construction of the dreamscape. The Nightingale family head, Glau, led the most talented and brilliant dreamweavers among them to design and build the prototype of the 12 dreamscapes of today. These dreamweavers were known as the Origami Dreamweavers. Their creations remain in the Pinacone dreamscape to this day. Joey. Design pieces: the Reverie Hotel, the Moment of Oasis, formerly a famous galactic architectural designer, born into an artistic family from the Epsilon system. Her designs emphasize external curvature and aesthetics, as well as the artistic expressions of the exterior. Her iconic work, The Reverie, was accused of plagiarism. Although the plaintiff lost the case due to insufficient evidence, Joey's reputation was still ruined. It's too bad. Vaughn. Design pieces: Golden Hour, Gilded Hour. So Vaughn's the one to thank. Originally a team leader in the technical development department of the Interastral Peace Corporation, of course, he was fired due to a demolitions experiment. Later, he joined the Nightingale family. This mad inventor is known for his eccentric inventions, and his most notable being the destructive Vaughn 3 Dreamscape exploration equipment, which was discontinued due to significant safety hazards. Dreamscape exploration equipment. I wonder by what means it explored the dreamscape. For some reason, I immediately thought of a harness with cables that would fire out of it, similar to Attack on Titan, so that they could just swing through the memoriam and create stuff as they go. I don't know why I thought that. It just That's what came to mind. I'm curious, though, what the exploration equipment, and why was it so dangerous? Anyway, Barlow. Design pieces. The moment of stars. The moment of serenity. Formerly a civilian architect who became a dreamweaver of the Nightingale family upon Glau's invitation. His creations are not constrained by the original shape of the building and do not compromise safety while retaining supreme creativity. Later, his true identity was revealed to be an inmate of the frontier prison, involved in a construction accident. He was detained in the moment of serenity by the Bloodhound family. With the Oak family's just tribunal, past transgressions are met with retribution. These all seem to have tragic endings. Fisher. Design pieces. The moment of daybreak. The moment of soul. Originally a member of the Intelligentsia Guild, he came to Penacony alongside Professor Glau, and later became the Nightingale family head and the Dean of Dreamweaver Academy in Paperfold University. During his appointment, he spared no effort in constructing the 12 Hours dreamscape and promoted various laws and regulations to protect the work rights of Dreamweavers. Unfortunately, he was struck down by a sudden illness in his office at Paperfold University. I don't know why that sounded suspicious to me. I don't know. It's still, all of them had bad endings. Oh, is this the 4 people we just read about? An old photograph slips out from one of the folded pages of the file stack. It looks dated, with 4 young figures printed on its faded yellow background. These 4 may just be the origami dreamweavers mentioned in the file. Well, cool. We get a sticker. I don't know, that felt like a sticker kind of moment, but no sticker, huh? Okay, so clearly I'm talking to the wrong person, but I'm glad that I spoke to them. I hope you guys weren't annoyed by that little departure. I'm still going the wrong direction. Okay, let's check this map again. Where are we going? Ah, I see. Okay. Collect Sir Whitaker's opinion. Yeah, Sir Whitaker, that's right. Okay, you all see that marker, right? Like, I'm not insane. Okay.
Found the info you wanted?
Sure. Okay, I think maybe we have to get through this and then it will access him for the quest. So let's do that. Got it. About this photo.
Oh, this photo really brings back memories. It once belonged to origami dreamweaver Fisher, who was also my mentor. In his later years, he led us Paperfold University students in compiling a family history of the Nightingales. This photo should have been from that time.
Okay, so what about the origami dreamweavers?
They were students of the first Dreamweaver, Professor Glau, and legendary Dreamweavers who created the 12 Hours. What you witness in each dreamscape is their legacy.
Alas, it's a shame that this dreamscape only has their works engraved, but left their names long forgotten. And lastly, about the Dream Chaser era. That was a time when countless dreams sprouted. Mr. Fisher once told me of that age. During that time, Pinacone had only just completed the dreamscape's development. The lineages weren't completely given unto Harmony's embrace yet, and countless opportunities buried in dreams were waiting to be unearthed, resulting in numerous dream chasers gathering like moths to a flame, thirsting for fortune and success. To build a true planet of festivities, Professor Glau, who was the Nightingale's family head, began recruiting the most stellar talents across the cosmos, leading them in the exploration of methods to modify the dreamscape, what you know as dreamweaving technology. His four most outstanding students were coined the Origami Dreamweavers. They were architects, but first and foremost, they were great dream chasers who conquered the dreamscape. Yeah. Very cool. It's very romantic. I'm about done with my questions, I suppose. This may just be my speculation, but the original inspiration for those leader birds in the Clocky cartoons, they were these Origami Dreamweavers. Hang on. The numbers don't add up. Origami birds come in 5 colors, but there are only 4 legendary Dreamweavers here. Which one is Dr. Blue's exactly? About this, I'm not too sure either. If you're interested, you may wish to seek out the truth yourself. Time will cause the colors of past tales to fade, buried by extravagance and embellishment. Young one, I'm very glad that you still remember them. I'll lend you this photograph for now. I hope you can unearth the history behind this matter. Oh, I hope so too, Sir Whitaker. Was Dr. Blues also once the family's Dreamweaver? Would this get out of the way? Time to go back. Yeah, sure. Thanks a lot. Okay, so, now we've gotten that out of the way. Do you have anything else to tell me, Sir Whitaker? Hello, young dream chaser. You have something else to ask? No. Huh. Okay. Time will cause the colors of past. Yeah, we read that. Okay. Yeah, I hope so too, but... Okay, you know what? Let's go to the other person, and then we'll come back to him. I don't know what I'm missing here.
You all need to report this to the family immediately.
You know what, buddy? Like, I'm gonna have to leave that to you, okay? Oh yeah, I recognize this person. Woolsey. We've talked to you before.
Don't worry about accidents. The family will protect each and every guest.
What do you think about the Dream's Edge project?
With all due respect, that entire project lacks imagination. From the way I see it, their Dreamweavers seem to follow a fixed formula when they work. When it's supposed to be a creative process, They may look more like they're solving a geometric problem. That's not the deal breaker. What truly makes me sick is... what is it? Their obsession with doors. You'll get what I mean when you visit the place. Doors are everywhere in the city. You have to pass through a door to enter a building, cross a pedestrian bridge, and access the rooftop garden. What's the reason behind the obsession? I'm puzzled. If no one cares to explain, I'll take it as a sign of incompetence. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, don't we normally use doors to access buildings? And I mean, I guess I can understand the bridge, and I don't know. I think you might be exaggerating a little bit, but anyway, please give it a score out of 10. I think I can guess your rating. I'll give it a 7. It isn't too harsh, and it's fair. Okay, that's actually better than I expected from you. I've been told that the team used to produce many critically acclaimed virtual reality projects back then. Who knows? Some people might be drawn to it. You know what? That is fair, Rosie. I appreciate your rating and your insight. That was very helpful. Okay. And now we're going to... Please allow me to collect Sir Whitaker's opinion.
The family immediately.
To dream is effortless.
Okay.
To create dreams is arduous.
It's still... Is it... I don't understand here. What? Okay, so... Okay. Alright. I think I understand. He's fully tied up in another quest. So I need to figure out what's going on with the photo, I guess. I'm gonna look in the quest line and see if anything looks familiar. Let's see if any of these... Head to the lobby of the hotel in reality and announce your authority. Oh, well. How did I not do that already? That sounds like something I should have jumped on. But no, I'm gonna look at other Pentaconi. And I imagine it's one I started already. Go to the hotel reception. Go to Clocky Plaza. You know what? I'm gonna pause this because I want to finish this quest now. I've got to start it, but I'm gonna pause this and see what other quest he's involved in, and then I'll come back here. Okay, so I restarted the game. It didn't seem like I was missing anything, so I restarted the game, and now the blue marker is over his head as opposed to at his feet, as we saw before. So hopefully it works.
The dreamscape is beautiful, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I kind of got his voice. I don't remember hearing his voice before. I will try to replicate that, but I'm not sure what I'll do. Sir Whitaker's visage is expressionless, his burning gaze piercing through your face. You possess a very special power. I look forward to seeing you using it for something great in the future. May your achievements blow everyone in the dreamscape away, Dream Chaser. Oh, there we are. Oh, what a beautiful sight. What do you think of the Dream's Edge project? Yeah, actually, I remember that this guy could tell when we would do clockwork on him. Like, he wouldn't change his emotions, but he would know that we were trying to change them. Yeah, it was very interesting. Ah, how amusing. It seems like some people are keen to know how the family views their work, but have too much pride to ask themselves. This is human nature. Miracle Benjamin is a team that has been well known for quite some time in the cosmos. I've heard of their past work and accomplishments. Over the past half-Amber era, Miracle Benjamin has proven itself to be capable of creating memorable virtual reality worlds. The family believes that a team like that has what it takes to be the Dreamweavers of Pinnaconi's new city. However, my hopes aren't high. The family's decision to hire this team is more of a gimmick. Times have changed. To some extent, a good gimmick is all that matters, but not the substance. As for Benny, Sir Whitaker sneers. He's a master at creating gimmicks. Care to elaborate? I do not wish to go into the details. However, it didn't end up well when he made that promise at the public press conference. You still haven't shared your views about the project. My views? Well, it meets my expectations, which I'm guessing aren't that high, huh? By the time the city is built and ready to welcome dream chasers, this is what I think will happen. Some will come under fire for blindly supporting the project, and some will be sitting on the edge of their seats, waiting to see the studio's reputation take a nosedive. As for the rest, which makes up to 90% of the public, they simply won't care. They will ask, or they will come here to splurge and have a good time as usual. They never care about improvement. Anything new will be enough to meet their needs. 7 would be a reasonable score. The project fulfills the needs of the family and reflects the current standard of Miracle Benjamin. Benny might argue to the contrary, but it's an irrefutable fact. So another 7. We got just 3 7s across the board. That sounds pretty good for Benny, despite what these people are saying. I don't know. Maybe they have a different view of what 7 means, but 7's pretty good in my book. Alright, so now we're heading back to Benny. It's convenient that Benny's so close. Hello, sir. Got 3 7s for you. I don't know his voice. I don't know.
Hey, this mission of yours, buddy. I need a fresh face to gather information for me, as I want to find out how the family values our work. If possible, I'd like them to rate our work. It's up to you who you want to approach. Don't worry, as anyone who holds a position in the family should have already been here and tried what we have to offer.
Yeah, I've collected the ratings from some family members.
You're so reliable, buddy. I knew I could trust you. Now, tell me everything. Let me see what they think of my project.
7.
7? Are you sure the scores come from the bottom of their hearts? You didn't say anything that swayed their opinions, did you?
Bro, you should take the 7s. I think they were being generous. Yeah, don't pin this on me.
This is outrageous. I can't accept it. Look at the ridiculous things they said about my project. My team and I are so committed to this project. Why can't they just be grateful for what we've done? Who made this comment? Mediocre? Does she even know anything about the industry? We are making something ahead of the era here. She should improve her taste before making any comments. What does this guy mean about Miracle Benjamin being more of a gimmick than substance? It's downright nonsense. Is he accusing us of false advertising? We mean everything we include in the advertisement. He's welcome to come here and count whether there are indeed 1,000 buildings here. We're obsessed with doors. What kind of comment is that? Is it a joke? How about he remove all the doors in his house and see whether it makes his life better?
Hey, Benny, I tried to tell him. I agree, man. That's wild.
These two-faced scumbags from the family, they greet us with smiling faces but criticize us behind our backs.
I mean, you did ask me to... Okay, never mind.
They can humiliate me, but they mustn't disrespect my team and our hard work. That would be crossing the line. No way. I need to talk to them and sort things out. Why can't they speak up forthrightly if there's something they aren't happy with? Are they secretly waiting to see me making a fool out of myself? Have they forgotten this is also their project? Thank you so much, buddy. If it weren't for your help, I might have been kept in the dark until the day I delivered the project. Please, keep these tokens of my appreciation.
Hey, well, I'm glad I can help you out, Benny. I mean, you seem stressed, but glad I could help. This is simply amazing. Yeah, that would be the word for it. Simply amazing. Okay. Well, there we have it. I am going to end this here. Okay, that actually was... It was simple, but it was a little more amusing than I expected. Also a little bit more trouble than I thought. But appreciate you sticking with me if you still are. Next quest down the line, I'm not sure what it was, but I'll hop into that when I get the chance. It's probably going to be sooner than this one came, but I have things that hold me up from recording, and I will just try to make it sooner than that last one. But anyway, thank you again for sticking with me, if you're still here, and until next time, sleep well.